Hello, Go Whores and fellow Deadites. I'm Brendan,
I'm Sam.
and welcome to Our Life in Horror.
Doing a little bit of a versus.
Yeah,
A little bit of a franchise discussion. Big franchise.
that's kind of what I figured. I would call it a franchise discussion.
Yeah.
There's only 2 films, so it's...
That's why I called it a versus.
Yeah, oh, okay.
See No Evil versus See No Evil 2.
Yeah. I brought them down to show them off, but I put them back already.
They're right there.
No, it's only the first one.
Oh, never mind. Okay. Well, we've got them both, but...
Yep.
Yeah. Was this a first time watch for you for both, or just the second one was a first time watch?
I think it might have been both. I think I've seen the first one before, but I didn't remember it at all.
Okay, because this was my first time watching both of them.
Oh, okay.
Do we want to say which one we like better first?
I mean, I think it's pretty easy.
I've had yeah, okay. What
have you been going back and forth on these two?
No, people on Twitter have been.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, I think the second one's a way better made movie.
Yeah, me too.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no, but someone else on Twitter said that they like the first one better, and I was like, why?
Yeah.
I didn't ask why. I should have, but it was late last night, so I didn't bother.
Okay.
But yeah, the second one's way better.
Yeah, like it jumps up like a whole 2 stars for me.
Yeah.
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 Weird.
But yeah, we'll kind of talk about both movies, and then we got a little bit of fun facts about both.
Yeah.
Let's say hi to the chat though first.
Yeah.
Ryan Swayze.
Hey, Ryan.
Hello, Ryan. Thank you. Yes, hit that like button if you would like to, because it helps the algorithm, I hear.
That's what they say.
That's what they say, whoever they are. Holland. Hey, Holland. The dogs are here, Holland, but we're not going to bother them because they're peaceful.
Yeah.
They weren't a minute ago. Hey, Allie.
Hey, Allie.
I had a feeling you would tune in for this one. And we got Jean. Hey, Jean.
Hey, Jean.
And Joel's here. Hey, Joel.
Hello, Joel.
And that is everyone. All right. So,
awesome.
I'll get into some of the cast and stuff of the first movie.
Okay. And
then we'll talk about it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. That's not the sheet I wanted. I wanted to do that after. The release date for See No Evil was May 19th, 2006. Director is Gregory Dark. Budget was $8 million. IMDb is 5.1 and 9% on Rotten Tomatoes. Reclusive maniac terrorizes a group of young petty criminals who have arrived to clean up a rotting hotel as part of their community service. After one of them is kidnapped, the petrified group must find a way to fight off a seemingly unstoppable foe. This is starring Kane, Samantha Noble, Luke Pegler, Penny McNamee, Craig Horner, Michael J. Pagan, Zoe Ventura, Stephen Vidler, Cecily Polson. Yeah. Oh, Rachel Taylor. I could go on and on. Michael Wilder, Tiffany Lamb.
The cast is too big.
It's big. Christina Vidal. She's one of the, it's a lot of people.
Mm-hmm.
So what did you think of this movie?
I've seen better movies made on a $500,000 budget.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I did not like it. I fell asleep, and I didn't even go back to rewatch it.
I forgot.
Yeah.
I forgot that you had to do that. Yeah, this movie, I had a couple things I liked about it, but man, this movie's filled with CGI.
In fast, bad editing. That's a product of its time.
I was gonna say that's one of the things I actually liked. I like that time. I like the editing in that time. It kind of just brings me nostalgia, I think. So I don't hate that part. I know. I knew you were going to hate that too. I knew that was going to be an issue for you.
Mm-hmm. It wasn't a crazy issue, but yeah, I don't know. That's one thing.
Yeah.
It's definitely a product of its time.
Okay. Do you... How do you want to go about this? Do you want to talk about some of your notes, I guess?
Sure. I think I have more notes on the second movie than I do the first movie, but yeah.
Can I say something I really liked?
Yeah, absolutely.
Because I want to show it a little bit of love. I loved the opening of this. with the girl with the no eyes in the room.
Oh yeah,
That was actually really creepy.
yeah. I actually had that down too. I'm like, I talked about the editing because the editing is pretty hard in the first section as well, and then I said, although I did enjoy the opening.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah,
Yeah. And like there's like an arm cut off there. That was kind of cool. Like I kind of got pumped up after that intro,
Mhm.
and then I was like, oh.
And then there's a huge time jump,
Yeah.
and then you're following the cop who leads nowhere.
Yeah, but you're also following this group of like bad people. Like
They're in community. They're in county jail.
yeah.
Like this doesn't make any sense.
Why they're going out.
Yeah, it's not like they're on probation and
And
have to do like.
They're all in their clothes too.
Yeah.
Their regular clothes.
Yeah, they're all in their modeling clothes.
Yeah.
Like they're in jail. They should be in jumpsuits. They like if they were doing something like this, it would be under probation and they would be doing community service hours.
Yeah.
That would have made more sense.
Yeah, no, I do agree. I did like the introduction of them though. Like it like
Oh, you like the
little
cut.
prison signs with like the reason they're there. I thought it was kind of fun and I got excited about this group of people and then it just went downhill after that.
Yeah,
Sorry, I've got something in my eye.
it's okay. Is it the long hair that's sticking out there? I got it. Whoop.
Oh yeah, I felt that come out.
Yep.
Whew,
I got you.
that felt nice. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I got pumped up until after like I also got pumped up about the location though. I was like, this hotel is creepy, like this is cool. But yeah, it just got real boring real quick.
Wouldn't it have been a lot better if it was a bunch of college students going there with their teacher to restore this historical landmark?
Yeah.
And they didn't have all of these awful trait personalities. At least, like, okay, give them like some for sure, but like, there's zero likable fucking characters in this movie. I didn't get hyped up for it. Even if you did get like following them, they were gone for like half the movie.
Yeah, like that blonde girl is just a bitch, Zoe.
Yeah,
and then that one dude is just a dick, Michael.
Yep.
We have Christine, I believe her name is, who like she's there, but she kind of has a reasoning as to like what she did isn't that bad.
Mhm.
So that's like kind of our character that you're like.
Did she end up being the final girl, or was it the girl with the Christian tattoo?
I'm gonna be completely honest. I already forget how it ended. We just watched this too.
Well,
I want to say 3 of them walked out. I want to say
okay.
No. Okay. Who remembers like the ending of this clearly? I should have written it down, but like I did saw something I thought I would forget in 2 days. Okay, so the one girl, Kira, her, Christine, and the dick, Michael.
Oh, does he survive?
Yeah, because he goes back for them, and then there's this dumb line at the end where she says, you didn't have to come back for us, Michael. And he says, I didn't want to walk out alone. Oh my God, what the fuck? And they all walked out.
Yeah.
But they kill Jacob Goodnight. They kill him like brutally, like you saw the flashbacks.
Yeah, so yeah, I know how it ends.
Yeah. The dick, Michael. Yeah. They will hopefully speak up when they pick their favorite of the 2.
We already did.
Yeah, we already did. Is our volume okay? Is that what you mean?
Oh, I hope our volume's not down. Our mic is a little far away actually today.
Yeah, let me know if that's what you meant by that. But yeah, the line, I was just like, that's such a dumb reasoning. Thank you, Ryan. Okay.
Thank you,
Ryan. Yeah, so that's kind of how it ended, I think. I don't know if there's any fake out at the end. I don't think there was. Like, I'm pretty sure they all walked out.
Okay.
Correct me if I'm wrong, peeps, but that's what I'm remembering. I was so checked out though by the end. Like I was so bored.
Well, I was sleeping, so
you were sleeping.
I was also quite bored.
Yes. Okay. This is probably my favorite scene of the movie.
Oh yeah, that one was good.
Yeah, and it was such a long, drawn out kill too. Like her being pulled or being brought down, and then you see him pulling her back up and her
Mhm.
yelling to let go, and obviously he's gonna drop it, but then like her arm snaps and then the dogs come out, and it like that's
Yeah, she was the vegan one too, right?
yeah,
Yeah, so yeah, it was pretty funny.
absolutely, that's the best scene.
That's probably like, even though you don't even get to see the kill, like a lot of these are pretty rough kills. That one was probably just like the best in general. Um, what else? You like the character sheet, like the rap sheets stills. I didn't like that. It reminded me
Yeah.
too much of Feast, and I really liked Feasts better.
Okay, I like that. I like Feast better too, but doesn't mean they can't do it.
No, I know, I know. Um,
I actually rated this higher than like you probably think too. Did you already see my rating?
yeah, I did.
Oh, okay.
Um, I wrote down I do like Taking of the Eyes. I like that.
Yeah.
You know, he takes everybody's eyes. I thought that was a unique character trait for the villain. I also put down, well, it's not WWE's worst movie.
Okay. I don't know which other ones they've done. So
Well, they did Leprechaun. They did a bunch of
Oh, okay.
action movies.
We got a trailer for Leprechaun Origins before this movie.
Yeah, pumped.
I'm excited. I want to see that movie. All the trailers, I was like, oh damn, I want to see that. Oh damn, I want to see that.
Yeah. I have seen it once.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep. It's a movie. Let's see. I already kind of talked about some story plot lines. Like, there's some really bad like dialogue and line deliveries on top of that.
Mhm.
The thing that drove me nuts too is this cop who was like set up in the beginning to like be a major player throughout the storyline, and he just dies halfway through the movie while doing nothing.
Yeah.
So that was just like a waste of time.
Yeah. I like the story with his mother and like her like talking about the sin and stuff with like women. Like
Mhm.
that like gave me the heebie-jeebies because like I don't know. I always say it, captivity movies are my favorite because it's the shit I feared growing up, right?
Yeah.
So I liked the storyline of like him like keeping a girl in a cage kind of, and you know he's like fighting his urges and like he's like looking at them and stuff, and like it's really gross, but that's the kind of shit that creeps me out. So I did like that. The mother did get a little annoying at times though, like the flashbacks and stuff.
Yeah.
But I like the idea.
Yeah, that's fair. I don't mind it.
Yeah.
I just think this movie was boring.
I did not call the twist that was his mom though, the lady that opened the hotel for them.
I wasn't shocked, but
I wasn't expecting it at all.
yeah, I don't know. I think this movie tried to throw out some curveballs, but none of it landed for me personally.
Okay. Yeah, I also got the religious tattoos. He gets drawn to that.
Yeah, well,
the cell phone down the throat. Did you see that kill? He has the cell phone and I think it was Zoe, the blonde girl, and he shoves it down her throat and she ends up like swallowing it.
Yeah, I did see that.
I like that.
Yeah, it was all right.
We have a bigger hater over here tonight.
I'm
not saying I love this movie, but
yeah, no, I understand what you're trying to do, but
just trying to pull things that I did like.
Yeah, I just wasn't
yeah, the hotel was nasty.
I like the setting.
Yeah,
for sure.
Yeah. Also, I don't know if you saw where he gets the hole in his head, the maggots all coming out at the end. You were probably sleeping.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think he like got like something in the head. I don't know if it was a gunshot or a spear or something, but all these maggots came crawling out.
Yeah.
It was really gross, just to kind of show that he's like a corpse. Oh, it's because he got shot in the beginning.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
By the cop. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
He's not a corpse.
Is he not?
No.
He's alive?
Yeah.
Why does he keep coming back then?
He's just big and dumb.
Big and dumb? I just figured he was dead.
No, I don't think he's dead.
After this first movie, he should be though, and he comes back.
I don't
There's got to be some supernatural shit going on there.
It's never alluded to. I don't know. I don't think so.
What do you guys think in the chat? Do you think there's some supernatural stuff going on with this guy? Because how would you survive all that after the first movie and come back in the second, and then survive what he goes through at the end of the second movie? I don't want to jump to the second movie yet, but you know what I mean? Like, there's got to be some sort of like.
I can see the second movie it leaning towards it, but like not the first movie.
Okay.
I think. I don't know.
There's literally maggots that come out of his head. So I was like,
Yeah,
oh, like he's
probably from untreated wounds.
or
well,
my tummy just turned.
people back in the day also put maggots on wounds to clean them
That's disgusting.
because they would eat all the dead tissue, all the rotting tissue, so that could heal properly.
Seriously?
Yeah, seriously. I think
my tummy hurts.
it's like leeches. They still use leeches today.
That's a little better than maggots.
Yeah, I don't think maggots is used anymore, but I'm sure in some world countries there are.
Oh gosh.
Yeah.
Cracks me up imagining Brendan just snoozing while this movie is playing. Yeah. Yeah. I could tell he was too, because he was turned the other way and he wasn't facing me. I'm like, that fucker's got his eyes closed.
Yeah. It was midday too.
It was
Yeah.
sunny out.
Couldn't do it.
No.
Couldn't do it. I was so bored. I literally, we paused it at some point so I could go outside, and I'm like, holy fuck, there's still this much amount of time left. I'm like, this movie feels like it's been on for 3 hours.
Yeah, the pacing, yeah, it felt very long.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want to rate it?
One star.
1 star?
1 star for me.
Okay, I was a little generous and I gave it a 2.5. Just like,
I'm really generous.
there's some good kills in there that I liked.
Mm-hmm.
Like, there's a lot that I don't like about this movie, but there are things I like. I really like the dog scene. I really like that phone scene. Like, I did like the intro. I'm trying to think of more. The setting, the idea of the group of characters. I didn't actually like the group of characters, but there's things I liked, I guess.
Okay. I like Kane. Kane's probably the only reason why it gets a 1 star for me.
Yeah.
Just his portray as like an opposing villain. Because like that's, I don't know, that's just it. There's nothing else to this movie. I like how he has 2 different colored eyes too. I feel like how about Kano Vision?
Kano Vision.
That's what I'm calling it. I'm calling it Kano Vision because there's POV shots of him with his Kane vision throughout the whole thing, and it's all like blurry and jarry and stuff. It's like, what the fuck is happening?
Okay. Joking on that. Okay. Want me to say some fun facts about the movie and then we'll go on to movie 2?
Sure.
Glenn Jacobs, Kane, has stated that the best thing about making this movie, due to the hectic amount of traveling as a professional wrestler, was the opportunity it gave him to sleep in the same bed for 2 months.
Fair.
The hook and chain was initially going to be done through CGI, as if this movie needed more of that. But Glenn Jacobs became so proficient with said hook and chain that it was all done live instead.
Oh, okay, cool.
In the room with all the money pasted on the walls, every single bill has had the eyes cut out.
Neat. I forgot about the money room.
Yeah, me too. Glenn Jacobs did all of his own stunts. As part of the build-up to the movie's release, WWE created a running gag of Kane attacking anyone who mentioned the date May 19th. In the storyline, Kane explained that it was the date of the fire that turned him into what he is. It was also the release date of the movie. Michael J. Pagan did the elevator jump completely on his own. This was shot in 32 days. Jacob Goodnight's name is never mentioned in the film. It was originally included in a monologue by Stephen Bidler, but the scene ran too long and it was absentmindedly cut out. And Jacob Goodnight had no eyelids in an earlier draft of the script.
Would have liked that.
Yeah, that's gross.
Yep.
So that is the first movie.
See No Evil, WWE.
Allie gave it a 3.5, but I totally understand your issues with it. It's definitely not a great movie. Yeah, I think you will like our thoughts more on the second. So yeah, give us the cast and all that jazz.
It's definitely a better movie. Let's see. See No Evil 2 has an IMDb of 4.7 out of 10, a Rotten Tomato score of 60% compared to its first one's 6%.
9.
That's close. Let's see. Its release date was October 21st, 2014. Directors are Sylvia Soka and Jen Soka.
The Soska twins.
Yes.
Are they twins? Sisters?
They're twins.
Twins, yeah. I
Yeah.
think so.
Directors. Oh, sorry. Box office is 1.6 million. The description for the film: hulky madman Jake Goodnight rises from the dead to terrorize a group of medical students at what? They're not medical students. At a city morgue.
Were they not?
No, there were some medical workers there. I don't think they were medical students. It never said that they were. Let's see. The film stars Daniel Harris, Catherine Isabel, Kane. For some reason, Sylvia Soka is on this.
She's technically in the movie.
I don't know how to say these other names. How do you say that guy's name?
Kaj Eric Erickson, Shaylin Simmons, Michael Eklund, Grayston Holt, and Lee Majdoub. Madob is the J silent?
Yeah,
maybe?
I like it.
Okay.
But that
I tried.
is See No Evil 2.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna welcome Jamie here to the chat. Hey Jamie, hope you're doing well. Yeah.
You want to go first?
Yeah.
I think I went first on the last one.
Sure.
Spoiler-free thoughts?
Spoiler-free thoughts. I really enjoyed this one a lot more. It's still not gonna be like my favorite slasher or anything, but I still really enjoyed it. I really like the cast, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
It just looks better. Like there's not as much CGI. I love the setting, which I like the setting in the first one too, but I don't know, I like the setting in this one. Yeah, I liked it a lot more.
Yeah, the Soka sisters stamp is all over this movie.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I agree. I think this movie looks better. It sounds better. The acting is better. The story, although a tad unbelievable, is still more believable than the first one.
Hi, Prince. Always with the enthusiastic entrance.
What else? Like the characters are better.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna say the kills are still a little lackluster in this movie. Which is something I was a little disappointed with coming from the Soka sisters. Because like we watched Rabid, and Rabid has some pretty wild stuff going on in that movie.
Yeah, I'm gonna be completely honest. I don't remember that movie.
It's been a while since we've seen it. And I haven't.
I really like American Mary though.
Yeah, American Mary had some really good body horror stuff in it. So this movie, it seemed like they set up a lot of stuff, and unfortunately, most of it doesn't pay off. This is also like probably one of my favorite Danielle Harris performances.
Yeah.
I didn't like her in Hatchet.
No, I agree. I'm just thinking Halloween 2, Annie.
Yeah, I said one of.
Yeah.
Halloween, Rob Zombie's Halloween, she was really good in too. But like,
yeah, we both didn't like the actress switch for Hatchet 2, unfortunately.
Yeah.
And it I hadn't seen a lot of Danielle Harris before that, or like I probably had, but didn't know who she was at the time. So Hatchet was the first time where I really got my Danielle Harris like introduction, and I was like, oh. So for the longest time I thought I didn't like her.
Yeah.
But then I started seeing her more, and I listened to her podcasts and everything, and like I became a fan. But yeah, I was very happy with this, with her in this.
Yeah, me too, definitely. So yeah, I don't know. Those are my spoiler-free thoughts, I guess. It does kind of like, just from the description, it does sound like it goes from a little more supernatural.
Yeah,
he rises from the grave in this one.
See,
but like people have survived headshot wounds.
He didn't just get a headshot wound in the end of the last movie. He got a hole through the eye.
I'm saying at the beginning of the movie, he got shot in the head.
Oh,
and
yeah.
then he'd still be alive later on.
Yeah, but I still think it's supernatural,
Okay.
personally.
Yeah.
I think that's what they were going for. I need someone in the chat to agree with me. I'm gonna say what's up to a few people here though, because we got Nanette here. Hey Nanette.
Hey, Nanette.
Michael Eklund is a Canadian treasure, much like you two. Oh, much like you two. Who's great in this? The Call and Mr. Right. Nice. Michael Eklund.
Oh,
Okay,
yeah,
the guy
yeah.
in the wheelchair.
Yeah, I've seen him in a bunch of stuff.
Okay. Oh gosh, I feel like I have to sneeze.
Oh,
Danielle is definitely the superior Annie. I love her, and like I tear up every time she dies.
I think that's just from like Brad Dourif's amazing performance.
Well, yeah, but I have to care for her to care about it.
True.
Free Willy with Danielle Harris as a child. I saw that when I was a child, but I don't remember it.
I think I've only seen Free Willy 3.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I don't think I ever saw it. I might have seen it.
Okay. But yeah, we'll get into it. Can I just start off with the fact that Ali pointed this out to me before I even watched the movie, but the Soska sisters put themselves right in the movie in the very beginning, right as their names pop up on the screen.
Yeah.
Love it.
Yeah, Sam's like,
it's so cool.
Sam's like, the Soka sisters are in the opening credits. So it's like, let's look out for them. And then it's like
so obvious.
The last shot of it, it's like just them on the table. I'm like, yep, there they are.
Yeah, but we saw them, like the side profile of them at first, and you couldn't tell who it was, right? And I was like, oh, is that them?
Yeah.
So I did spot them
before
they were really just revealed.
I know. I thought that maybe they would have been like used as some sort of like plot device or something, but they never were.
No, I still just love that they just inserted themselves there with their names, though.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it was cool. You can say the next point.
Sure.
I got excited.
I love the cake.
The cake, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, I like the chemistry between her and her. Is he the boss or just coworker?
I think he's just a coworker.
Coworker, okay. Yeah. I like the dynamic between all three of them. You could tell the other guy is just kind of like the funny guy, whatever.
Yeah. Yeah, I like him a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, like I never got the sense that they were students because they always talked about working there. And like the one Danielle Harris talks about dropping out of med school.
No, I was thinking maybe because you said that maybe her friends were students at med school. She dropped out, right?
Yeah.
So I was thinking her friends were maybe friends from med school or something.
Oh, I didn't get that from anybody.
Other
than like the brother.
Yeah.
The brother's the only one.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's just my theory because that was in the description. But
okay.
I like that they tie this movie, like this happens right after the first movie with the radio talking about the murders and stuff and the bodies coming in. I love that.
I did too. Actually, I thought it was a good way to take the story.
Yeah.
Now, usually these one-off movies, they like take the whole night. Did the first one end in the middle of the night still, or
oh gosh,
was it like dawn?
That I don't remember. You're lucky I told you who died.
I know.
Or who came or who survived.
I was just curious because I was like, maybe they just retconned it and they just ended it at the middle of the night or something like that. Because I'm like, this is a long fucking night for this dude.
I want to say it was morning when they walked out, but I don't hold me to that.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know. I really don't know. She was not the majority of the movie too, as I can two scenes. Oh, Free Willy. Okay. Danielle's acting in both of Rob Zombie's Hellions when Michael's attacking her is so good. You really believe her fear. Haven't seen the second See No Evil, but I seen See No Evil 1 in theaters. Okay. This one is a big step up. So the second one.
I would ask for my money back.
I highly recommend. Gizmo.
Hey.
I am almost here working, but have you in the background. I see no evil in the stream. Happy to entertain you in the background of your work.
Yes.
Yeah, so I loved how the bodies came in and it took off right after that movie. I love the scene where they are wheeling him in and she goes in the elevator with him and he gets caught out. And my mind went to fuck no.
Yeah.
Fuck no. Am I staying in that elevator with him by myself? I thought there was going to be an action sequence there, but it was just a little like spooky, eerie scene.
Yeah. I kind of like that because like it was a little misleading, right?
Yeah.
And like, you think she would be a little more comfortable with it because she was clearly wheeling a body to him like earlier.
It's a murderer, though.
Yeah, but he's dead.
It's a murderer, though.
She still deals with dead bodies.
It's a murderer, though.
I guess.
I don't care if it's dead or alive. I'm gonna feel spooked by a serial killer in front of me.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. True. I really enjoy this hospital setting. I think
Morgue.
yeah. Is it just a morgue?
It looks like one. It's got the things for all the bodies. They look like they do the autopsy.
That's just one section of the hospital, though. That's in every hospital.
I thought this was the whole thing was a morgue.
Is it just the whole building with 2 employees?
3.
Sorry, 3 employees.
I don't know. I just assumed this place was just a morgue.
That's a big fucking morgue. Like, it's huge.
Maybe it's a big city they're in.
Yeah, but 3 employees?
Well, maybe they're the only ones on the shift.
It just doesn't add up. Like, it makes sense if it was a gigantic hospital.
Maybe they have like a few people on the night shift and then like a bunch of people on the days and they rotate.
Maybe. I don't know. Like, we never got told what kind of like building they are in or anything like that. And
yeah, it could be a hospital. I really don't know.
yeah, and we never see anybody else besides the characters, which is probably a good thing. But it would have, if like Kane would have just like randomly killed a security guard at some point, I would have been like, okay, so like at least there are other people in this place.
Mhm.
And like the whole party aspect too. They're like partying and like loud music and stuff. And I'm like, wouldn't the fucking people like sleeping there like full time be mad?
I'm sure there's not people sleeping there.
If it's a hospital, yeah, there is.
Then it's not a hospital, it's a morgue.
This building's too big to be a morgue. This building is huge.
There.
The multiple stories. It just seems like tunnels go on forever.
Oh.
You know, hallways and stuff go on forever. I'm not saying it's bad. I do like it. I'm just saying that it's like that's kind of the issue with setting movies in like hospital settings, because like, where is everybody? Where are the patients?
That's why I think it's a morgue.
Okay.
I don't think it's a hospital.
I just-
We're gonna fight about this for another half hour, guys. So if you want to come back.
I just think it's too big. But okay. But I also feel like the hospital setting in the morgue stuff too wasn't utilized to its full extent.
What do you mean?
I feel like there could have been, because there's a scene where Kane opens up this big like cabinet with all these different tools and he only uses like one.
Okay.
I was like, if this was Jason Voorhees, he would have packed everything in his pockets and every kill would have been significantly different.
Yeah, but he puts one of the bodies in the open shut thing, the body cupboard. And then they also at the end, like the autopsy thing is used to kill Kane.
Yeah, I called that.
Sorry, what's his name? What's his Jacob Goodnight?
Goodnight.
Goodnight.
Yeah, I called that was going to be the tool. Let me see what else.
Let me hit up these comments here quick before
Okay.
I get behind.
Yeah.
Tomorrow Umbrella drops their new announcements. It is almost like Christmas every month.
I know. I was watching Christian Planet CHH do his unboxing for their Terrifier collection.
Oh, nice.
He got like the big body pillowcase and everything like that. They sent it to him to do a grand opening.
Cool.
Yeah, it looks pretty nice.
I did not pay for the movie. Trust me, I wouldn't have went to the movie theaters to see that movie if I was the one paying for it. It was my brother's idea. I went along with it because it was either See No Evil or Rugrats movie. Okay, I would have went to see No Evil too.
I mean, the Rugrats movie is pretty good.
You guys can have this as a question for a future trivia night. What type of building was featured in See No Evil 2? We'll never agree.
I know. Yeah, we'd just fight about it forever.
It's a morgue.
It's a hospital.
I think it's a morgue.
Is there a fun fact about it?
Oh gosh, actually, that's a good question. You can check.
You did the fun fact.
Please say morgue. I know, but I already forget them.
I don't see anything.
I'm gonna Google where does Thoughts on In a Violent Nature? You could answer that while I look up the location of See No Evil 2.
It's a nice long walk. I mean, I don't mind it. Sorry. There it is. It's an interesting concept and gimmick, but like,
Shit.
I don't know. It didn't flow too well for me. I really hope that they added more sequences of like campers and stuff next time. Like, it's a lot of following somebody just walking around. One of the best kills of the year, though, that yoga kill was fantastic.
Yeah.
What's it say?
The primary filming location. I don't know if this is just like where it was filmed, though.
Mm-hmm.
It was filmed at a hospital in British Columbia. But I still think the setting was a morgue in the movie. I don't think they probably used the hospital for the morgue in the movie.
but a morgue is just a wing of a hospital.
Don't they?
There's funeral homes and then there's morgues.
Okay. Now you got me stumped. But like, aren't they the same thing? Like a funeral home would have a morgue in it, no? Is that not where? Yeah, but there's no funeral home aspect to this.
No.
Shit.
And a morgue is just strictly for like autopsy, dissection, and then you're sent to a funeral home.
Damn it! I think you stumped me.
It's for when they get cleaned up. It's okay because we're still going to be confused because the back of the box says a group of friends pay a late night visit to the city morgue.
Yes.
But there's no way.
It's a morgue, you guys. It's a morgue.
It's got to be a wing of a hospital.
It's a morgue.
I don't know.
Like you said, if it was a hospital, there would have been more people. There would have been patients. There would have been doctors. There would have been. It's a morgue.
Yeah, I say that, but Halloween 2 also doesn't have a lot of people in it, and that also takes place in a hospital. There's lots of movies that take place in a hospital, and there's no people in there.
Okay. Whatever.
We're just gonna fight.
We're gonna move on for real this time, guys.
We're gonna keep going.
Hi, Mike.
Hi, Mike.
I'm glad I got to see part of your stream last night.
Yeah, me too. I was watching.
Yeah, I was getting ready for bed, and he was coming to tuck me in, and he stopped to watch.
Yeah, I did.
It's supposed to be a city morgue, or maybe it is just a wing of the city hospital. We got to stop with this.
I know.
Holland's laughing. A morgue is definitely in a hospital, though.
Yeah, like there's not a separate building for the morgue. It's just the basement of a hospital.
Guys.
At least that's how it's shown on TV.
Okay. I have a question. Do you get to watch made-for-TV films on TV, or did you have to watch them other ways? I'll give you an example of some movies that are made for TV. Salem's Lot, It.
So I think we were too young for those movies.
Yeah, I wasn't watching horror movies when I was a kid.
Yeah, so if we were ever to like, I watched it on the double VHS tape, probably in 1999 to 2000. I would say it was my general age, probably a little bit younger. But
I probably watched made-for-TV movies. They just weren't horror movies. I don't remember though.
I never watched anything like live.
No.
You know what I mean?
I feel like I did.
The Stand is like 3.5 hours long or something like that. So it's all, and like same with like the It miniseries. They're all split up into 30-minute intersections, and that's how you're supposed to watch them.
Okay.
But yeah, I've never actually watched a TV movie on TV. We never really had TV. I mean, we had cable, I guess, but I was all about that YTV growing up.
Oh yeah, I was watching like the Disney Channel and the Amanda Show, like Amanda Bynes.
I didn't have Disney Channel.
Oh,
yeah.
I'm sorry.
I had the free YTV.
Oh, that's something.
Still awesome programming.
Every single hospital has a morgue, Jamie says.
Are you just joshing, or like are you being serious? Or are you just trying to fuck us up?
Of course, it was fun. I've never actually watched a live stream on that channel, so it was fun to get to know the girls too.
Yeah,
it looks like a good little crew you got there. I'll definitely tune in more. Hey, Corey.
Hey, Corey. I just took Alligator upstairs today.
Yeah. I made all the thumbnails for everyone. I gotta send out links before I leave. Almost forgot.
Yes.
I'll send out links this weekend, Corey, for all the guests coming on while I'm gone. He was not too young to be watching The 10th Kingdom. It was a fairy tale movie.
I don't think I watched that one.
No, me
I've
either.
never heard of it.
The Amanda Show. I was obsessed with that show. It was bad. I was so obsessed. I looked it up. Funeral homes don't call their storage areas morgues. The term is usually only associated with hospitals. Sorry, I had to know.
There we go. Now we know.
Now we're just confused too, though. Okay. Well, where'd we leave off? Oh, the brother and sister relationship. What did you think of that?
I also put down this is what you get from Wish when you order Jared Padalecki.
The brother?
Yeah. He's like a 6'4" dude, ripped, long hair. He's got like almost the same like features, or like Trent. He also kind of reminds me of Trent.
He didn't give me either of those vibes, to be completely honest. But okay.
I'm just talking like in physique.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
I didn't like his character. He's awful.
Yeah, I didn't care for him too much either. He seems too moody.
Yeah, and what an awful fuck. Like, he should have got a better kill. Very disappointed with this kill.
Oh yeah, when he's holding the knife and he's stabbed. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, he gets the sawzall through the chest.
Oh right. Yeah.
Yeah, but you don't even see it. Like this.
Yeah.
This is like the big issue for me is like Soka Sisters, man. Like, I was really banking on some like mint kills.
Yeah.
And,
yeah.
And they all felt pretty much generic.
Yeah.
Like, there's like 3 strangulations, I think. Which is not cool with me.
Yeah, like Catherine Isabel gets the slit throat, I guess, and it focuses on that.
It pops.
Yeah.
I did have that down as like one of my best favorite kills.
Yeah.
Just because of that split.
I liked like the girl Kayla, the blonde girl from Final Destination. She gets just like a strangulation kind of thing, but then I like that they chain her up after. I'm talking about the Soska twins, but he chains her up after.
Yeah,
technically in the movie, and is like blocking the door. Like it almost looked like art.
Yeah,
so I kind of like the aftermath of that.
Like the wheelchair guy just gets strangled, I think, doesn't he? Like his kill's like totally off screen.
Yeah, but he throws the hook into his leg, and I love that he doesn't feel his legs, so he doesn't feel it. Like I love that.
Yeah,
I was just like, oh, he's just getting dragged and doesn't even know it yet.
I just wanted more.
Yeah.
The score is revamped. It's way better in this movie than it is the first one.
Yeah, there's a really creepy like song at the end. Is it in the intro too?
I think so.
Yeah, creepy, real creepy. I think there's a fun fact about it.
Okay.
Oh, he talks in this one.
So that is something I actually really enjoyed about this movie, was the fact that he is conflicted as well for parts of the movie, because he's been dead for so long that he comes back. His brain's probably all messed up. Because like after so many minutes, you start to experience brain damage after death, unless you're brought back within like 8 to 10 minutes.
I think he is dead, but okay. I'm still banking on he's a supernatural thing.
Okay. and you know what? For this one, I'll almost give it.
You didn't see his death at the end of his episode 1, season 1, movie 1.
Jesus,
movie 1. He's dead.
Like
this man is dead.
He gets a pipe in the eye and he falls out the building.
It goes through his head, does it not?
Oh, I don't know.
And yeah, that's a big fall. This man is dead.
Are you sure it goes through?
And he dies in the truck too.
Yeah, but
no,
yeah,
he's dead.
The only way I'll give it to you is because they have the same bringing back as they do in Jason X. You have the couple having sex, and then he comes back, and that's the same way in Jason X that Jason comes back.
Okay.
Like shot for shot.
Okay. I don't remember that happening in Jason X. I've only seen the movie once.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, that's probably the only way I'm gonna give it to you, the supernatural aspect.
I do love that scene though, where they're fucking in the morgue room, the autopsy room or whatever.
Mhm.
I'm tired of trying to figure out what to call things now. They're having sex by the body. The couple, or they're not a couple, but they're making out downstairs. Like there's good music going on. Like that was a fun
Party sequence.
fun party sequence. Yeah.
Yeah. Let's see.
I hated the part where the Kayla says something about like liking him or something to brother, and then he's like, "I see you as a sister," and then they start making out. I'm like, no, that doesn't do it for me.
Yeah. Yeah, that's fair. Their relationship just kind of came out of nowhere, I thought. They had like this Scooby-Doo moment. Did you notice that?
What?
There's like the Scooby-Doo kind of sequence with Catherine Isabel and her boyfriend, and they're like lighting the matches.
Oh.
And they light 2, and there's nothing behind them, and then they light 3, and then she's like paused behind, and then she drops the match because she's scared. I'm like, this just feels like it's ripped right out of a Scooby-Doo episode.
Yeah.
I liked it. I thought it was funny, but
yeah.
Oh, let's talk about Kane's new look.
Yeah.
He gets the American Mary fucking black apron, eh?
Yeah, he does. The tools reminded me of it too. Like just like I don't know, everything like there's lots of stuff in this movie that reminded me of American Mary.
Yeah.
But yeah, the apron. I liked his mask.
I did too.
Yeah, it's creepy.
The burn mask.
Yeah.
Yeah, I definitely like that.
Can I just give a shout out here to they're all talking Amanda Bynes up here, so I'm gonna let them talk about that. But Coy's here and has been a member for 3 months.
Woo, Coy.
Thanks, buddy. And also gifted a membership. Let me find out who it went to.
By the time you figure it out, somebody's gonna come.
I know someone's already gonna Oh, is that for Nanette, or is she just thinking I'm forgiving it? Let me see. Let me pause.
Yep, we're gonna be loud.
Oh no, it went to Aubrey.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Aubrey.
Thanks, Coy.
Yeah, thank you very much, man.
I appreciate that. I'm excited to do the Exorcism of Emily Rose when I get back.
Oh, me too. I love that movie.
I hope I still like that movie. I haven't watched it since I was a very young girl.
I think the movie genuinely still freaks me out.
Yeah.
Yeah. Should we give Coy a clip?
Yep. I was gonna download some more last night, and then I got distracted. So it's gonna be another. Thanks, buddy. Where we leave off? Oh, what he looks like. Yep.
Yeah. There was no Kano vision in this movie.
No.
I put down, are we going to be... I wonder if we're going to get Kano vision through this movie.
I like the fact that we think Danielle Harris is going to be the final girl, and then she's not.
Mm-hmm.
I love a good fake out. Like whenever we do the topic of like who should have been a final girl, and we always think like, oh, Jenna from Friday the 13th, right? But now it's like we got another one to add to the list.
I mean, I like where they went with it in general. I really like Seth as a character. I even like wrote down, I'm like, if Seth fucking dies, I'm gonna be mad.
Yeah.
Because I thought for sure at some point he was gonna be like, the brother was gonna like throw Seth at Kane or something like that.
Yeah. I like that he doesn't end up being the final boy. Everyone dies. But I like the fact that they were leading to that, because like he's the one that like the brother disses him and says like he doesn't have a good career or whatever. We never ended up looking up how much those people make. Because we were both like, what do you mean? Like they probably make pretty decent money for what they're doing.
They had to go to some sort of medical school.
Yeah. Like you gotta know how to.
You gotta know what organs are.
Yeah.
You gotta know where to find them, what they look like. You gotta know how to do pathology. Like you're a doctor.
Yeah.
Still.
Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, I like the fake out there. And then yeah, there's a fake out with him too, the final boy.
Yeah.
He's not actually the final boy.
Yeah, no, I liked him as I really liked him as a character. I was pretty upset by the end of the movie.
I like that idea, Allie. I gotta get some like ginger snaps and like stuff like that. Yeah. I'm gonna go on a hunt for clips this weekend.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yes, I don't know why I just blanked there, Nanette. I'm sorry. You literally have a member thing right beside you. That was really dumb. But yes, it was very nice of him.
Oh, and a big issue I had with this movie, and it wasn't like a crazy big issue, but this movie is like at least 25% flashbacks.
Yeah, there is a lot of flashbacks. I think there might have. No, there wasn't a. Oh, there's a fun fact about why there's flashbacks.
Okay.
Why there's, yeah.
Okay.
Someone recommended it.
Okay.
Someone famous.
Oh.
You'll see when we get to the fun facts.
Interesting.
Yeah. I love the ending, like the shots of the morgue, the shots of the bodies, the spooky music going on while it's going through the morgue and stuff. Like, I loved how they wrapped it up at the end.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was creepy.
Yeah. Let's see. We talked about Danielle Harris dying. Do fire cabinets have hammers now instead of axes? I was kind of wondering that.
What?
So she breaks into the fire cabinet, right?
Mm-hmm.
They usually have like axes in them,
Oh,
but she has a fire hammer.
oh, I didn't notice that.
I'm like, when did they change that up? I just thought they had axes, but like I could see that becoming like, I don't know, they're both weapons, like really, but
Yeah.
I was like, oh, okay. And when that breaks, isn't there usually an alarm go off, like a fire alarm?
Maybe.
I don't know. I could be making stuff up. I don't know. That's what I kind of might have seen. But I guess he did cut the power.
Medley Man can't stop talking about how boring the first Friday the 13th movies are. Hey, Medley Man. Brent's like,
no comment. Yeah, that's it. But that's all I got for notes, really.
Okay, me too. What would you rate it?
What I give the first one? 1 star?
Yeah.
Probably. Fuck. I want to give it like a 2.5, but at the same time, I kind of want to give it a 3 star.
Yeah, I've already decided I'm going on Letterboxd and bumping my first movie down to 2 star. I think I was a little too generous there, and this is getting a 3 for me. This might get a 3.5.
I'm gonna go with 3.
Okay.
3 star.
Okay. I'm gonna go with 3.5.
Yeah, it's hard. This one's kind of hard to judge because there's a lot I like, but there's a lot that you have to suspend your disbelief for.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Okay. Want to show us some fun facts or tell us some fun facts?
Yeah, let me try to read all these. The first one's a doozy because I can't believe it. But then you brought something up, so I'm like, oh, okay, maybe that's why. This movie was shot in 15 days, which is insane.
Mm-hmm.
Insane. There's no. The first movie looks like shit, and it was shot in 35 days. Like either they're an incredible, well-planned directing team, or they ran out of money. But I doubt they ran out of money because this movie looks really good.
What's the most recent Soska Sister movie? Is it that Festival of the Dead or something?
Yeah.
We still haven't watched that.
No.
Has anyone in the chat seen that movie, and do you guys recommend it?
It's supposed to be good, I think, isn't it?
I don't know. I haven't looked at reviews or anything for it.
I haven't either, but like at the time when it came out, I thought the reviews were decent.
Yeah. Okay.
Because like Hooker, Dead Hooker in a Trunk is on Tubi.
Yeah, I've been wanting to see that.
Yeah, I think I saw a physical copy of it not too long ago. I almost bought it.
Huh. I'm surprised you didn't.
We've
got the bone saw replica from American Mary signed by them.
Yep.
Which is pretty cool.
Yeah, I know. We need Catherine Isabel to show up at a convention so we can get the American Mary to sign it, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, and I have whatchamacallit signed. Rabbit is signed. It's not signed by the Soka sisters, but it's signed by the actress from that film.
Oh, Oh, is that Laura Vandervoort?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. She's really nice. We've met her a couple times.
Yeah, she is really nice. Yeah, I got her to
She's
sign.
local to us.
Yeah, I got her to sign something else, didn't I, or no? Oh, you got a Scream one.
Jigsaw.
Yeah, you got a Jigsaw one, and then I got the
Yeah.
Rabbit one signed. Yeah. Let me see. Gray Holt's blue skirt and khaki pants attire is in See No Evil 2 are purposely similar to Bruce Campbell's attire in the Evil Dead movie, as Catherine Isabel's makeup is a homage to Dakota Block from Planet Terror.
Okay.
Neat. Okay. Struggling to cover the necessary 1 hour and 30-minute runtime, the Soker sisters employed a 3-minute opening credit sequence, 7-minute end credits, and had the film end on a 3-minute montage of victims.
I like the montage of victims at the end, though, so like I'm not mad about that.
I do too, but that's a lot of dead air.
It is.
So employed a 3-minute opening credit sequence.
Do you want me to read them so you can process them better?
No, I'm okay.
Okay.
It's just
Sorry.
That's a lot of time. 7-minute end credits, like that's wild. But okay. Due to the long period between the first and the second film, WWE incorporated flashbacks to the original at the behest of John Cena. Oh, Cena told Kane people didn't see the original. Rude. It's something I could see him saying though.
It's like people haven't seen the OG. You better put in lots of flashbacks so they know what's happening.
I mean, who's the WWE fucking superstar now? Like Kane's only been in 2 movies as far as I know, and John Cena's just blowing up the world. Jacob Goodnight's signature weapon, the fleshing knife, was actually created by the Soker sisters themselves. So it's kind of like it almost looks like the machete from, again, Jason X, where it's like a fancy medical machete.
Yeah. Maybe they took a lot of inspo from that.
Yeah.
Right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, probably. Well, they like the medical stuff.
Yeah.
Like they really like it. In the original script, Tamara's character was a male jock and Carter's character was a female, but the Soker sisters rewrote it and flipped their genders. Neat. Was released direct to DVD from Lionsgate in the UK and does have a Blu-ray release.
Right here.
We own it. Yeah, I would have thought it would have got a DVD release too. Did this go straight to DVD? No, because there was a box office. No, that was a budget.
That was a budget. Yeah, I don't know.
No, it was a box office.
Was it?
Yeah, so it did go to theaters.
Oh, okay.
Let's see. The final one you have the track at the beginning if the end credits is called "Can't See You" by Fake Shark, Real Zombie.
Fake Shark, Real Zombie.
Is that a real band?
I guess so.
How long was the in between for these movies? Like this one came out in 2014. When did the original come out?
2006.
Oh, it is a big gap.
8 years.
But
am I right? 8 years?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. I didn't do the math on that.
No.
That is a long fucking time, though. I'm surprised that after that long, it did get a sequel.
Mm-hmm.
What was the budget? Oh yeah, there's no budget for the second one.
I would watch another one, but I would want like Damien Leone to do it or something. Make it gory.
Yeah, somebody else. It might be neat to see the Soker sisters come back with a longer shooting period, and
yeah, I would see them do it again too.
Like even give them like a $2 million budget. Or
who would you want to star in it?
Well, it would be cool to see Seth come back, but that's not going to happen.
No, we got to start with the fresh cast here.
Who would I want to see star?
Mason Gooding could be in it.
Mason Gooding.
He's from Hard Eyes.
Oh yeah.
Scream.
Yeah. I don't know.
Samara Weaving.
Would you bring Kane back, or would you try to go for somebody else?
No, at this point, he's in the first 2 movies. I would probably just stick to that.
Yeah. Okay.
Trying to think of who else to throw in there. For slasher.
Who's that girl in Strange Darling?
Oh, Willa Fitzgerald or something like that.
Yeah, bring her into it. Why not?
Yeah.
Where would you have it set?
Oh, okay. So we got a hotel, a morgue. I had to. Maybe like a university. I don't know. Or I don't know.
I could see that.
No.
Have it like an old university. Maybe he's living in like one of the cut off wings or something like that.
Yeah, there's got to be a reason for him to be there. Like the morgue was easy because like he was dead, so they brought him there. But then like where would he go next?
Mm-hmm.
Could be that or like an amusement park or something.
Church.
A church.
An abandoned church.
Yeah.
Maybe you get a group of kids wandering around, fucking around in there at night.
That or an AA meeting, going down into the basement of the church for an AA meeting, and they all get fucked up.
Okay.
Because they'll all be a little like, troubled and stuff, and it'll be good times.
Yep. Okay. I like the church setting idea, or even like set it at. I guess we've had so many movies that have been set at nunneries lately. I don't.
Yeah.
And would he even kill any of them? Because like he's obsessed with like the religious stuff. So like,
yeah, he'd be like, "No, you're all good.
yeah, he'd be like,
Let's have some lunch.
This is a nice place for me to stay. I'm gonna retire here. I think.
You guys know anyone that sins?
Yeah. I've got a craving.
Unless some of them are like bad and they're like having sex or something on the property, and he's like, "You guys are sinners."
Yeah, you got a bad bunch of nuns.
Yeah. Yeah, there could be some fun ideas, but it's like not likely to happen.
No, and especially since like WWE probably owns this property, you'll never see another one unless they want to push it. Like I don't even think they make WWE movies anymore. Like this was just such a fad. Like they made a bunch of action movies like The Marine, which is actually pretty decent. I honestly can't remember what else. But yeah, they did Leprechaun Origins. They did these movies. Yeah, I don't think they're honestly doing anything else.
Trying to think of other slasher locations.
Yeah, like did you know too? They own John Cena's name. So like every time that John Cena's name is on like a poster or something like that, they get like a royalty.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Huh.
So it'd be like the same for Kane too. Like anything he does, like they get like a little chunk of it.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know anything about that stuff, so that's interesting.
Yeah, it's wild.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Nanette, go watch the second one.
Yeah, it's definitely better.
Yeah. I enjoyed it more. This is my last live stream, guys.
Yep, Sam's going on vacay.
I'm leaving. So I won't be back for probably 3 weeks by the time like I don't leave till Monday, and then I got 2 weeks in a bit and then get settled in home again. Yeah, we're gonna do a couple of pre-recorded reviews though. Like we're gonna go see it Feeds tomorrow and Sinners Friday, so we'll put out some pre-recorded stuff, some reviews.
Yep.
I don't know, like we got a pretty busy weekend. I don't know if I would like to fit in one more live stream where we can do another physical media account, but I don't want to promise it. It's going to depend on how like our Saturday and stuff goes.
Well, we might be able to do a Sunday night too, right? Oh no, that's your last night.
Yeah, no, I just want to hang out.
Yep.
Well, yeah, Sunday night. I don't know, because we go for brunch Sunday and then I go get my nails done. We could potentially do a count Saturday morning because if it's good weather, though, I wanted to do soil in the backyard.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
I think it's supposed to rain all weekend.
I know. That's another thing. If it rains, we could potentially just come down here and do a count then.
Yeah.
You're off Friday too, right?
Yep.
So Friday we could get some stuff done. I don't know, guys. You might see me again. And if not, I hope you guys have fun with Brendan.
Yep. I'll try my best to keep it as entertaining as possible. I will try my best to read the comments without tripping over my words.
Yeah.
Might not go over too well, but
yeah, that's okay. You'll do great. I'll try and be in the chat though, guys. I just can't for the first few days because in China everything is banned. I can't go on YouTube.
I think you're only missing one stream.
Okay. Yeah, it sucks. I wanted to try and tune in because when you go live, it'll be like 7 p.m. So it'll be like 7 a.m., which is perfect because my family probably sleeps in longer than me. And I'm going to be up just like nothing to do. So I'm going to watch your live streams if I can. And then I'll be in the chat.
Yeah.
But yeah. Yeah, I'll try. I'll do my best, guys. But
just enjoy yourself.
I will.
Okay.
I will. I need to tune in and see your face, though. Thanks, guys. Appreciate it. Sam, are you watching movies on the plane or is like okay, so when I get to China, it's gonna be like 6 a.m. So I'm gonna try really, really, really hard to sleep. But if I can't, I'm downloading a bunch of books because that'll make me tired, hopefully. But I'm gonna try and download. I don't know. Some airplanes have Wi-Fi, so I might be able to watch movies.
Don't they all have Wi-Fi now?
I don't know.
We're not living in the 80s, babe.
I haven't been on a plane in like 6 years. I'm so nervous. But like I can pre-download shows on Netflix, so I might download a whole season of a reality show, and that'll like keep me entertained. But I might watch some movies if I can.
Yeah,
we'll see. I don't know yet, Holland. It's like a 5-hour flight and then a 16-hour flight though, so I'm gonna entertain myself somehow if I can't sleep.
Yeah.
Yeah, thanks guys. I'm gonna miss this. It's like I'm leaving forever. I'm retiring.
Yeah.
After 1 year. Oh, it'll be fun. You'll do great.
I'll try my best.
Yeah.
I got some great guests lined up, so they'll be able to pick up my slack.
No, you do good on your own too. But yeah, lots of fun guests. And yeah, we'll get some pre-recorded stuff for this week.
Yep.
Thanks for hanging out tonight, guys. I'm surprised we actually went for an hour.
Yeah, I know.
I didn't know if we were going to have enough to say.
I thought the first movie was going to be a 10-minute conversation.
I know. I'm glad we got a lot out of this.
Well, we also fought for 15 minutes on the setting location of the second movie.
This is true. All right, guys. Have a good night. And yeah.
Yeah.
We'll see you next time.
Yeah. Always remember, guys.
Stay spooky.